Good morning, folks. So a lot of you have actually asked what it entails when it comes to buying and selling a used car, okay, in terms of the actual documentation and the legalities of it. Well, the first thing you need to do is, of course, get the car Puspakomed, okay, inspected to make sure that it's road legal and certified and it's not a kereta potong or something. You need this. This is very, very important. Now, it is up to you and the seller. Okay, so for now, I'm going to consider you watching this as the buyer, yeah? You need to put a deposit for a car. Now, that is, of course, a prerogative, because if you want the car, you put a deposit. However, it must be made clear to the buyer and the seller that if the Puspakom fails, you need to get your deposit back, okay? This is on the onus of the seller to make sure that the car is actually legal to be sold. And the best way to do that, in fact, the only way to do that, is via Puspakom. And here we've got Puspakom Mobile, who actually will come to your house or your workshop or wherever your car is to get the car checked, fully checked. Once this is passed, you can actually give a second deposit, which is usually half the payment of the car, okay? Now, it doesn't matter what kind of car it is. It could actually even be this GTR Pajero. Okay, there's no such thing as a GTR Pajero, but never mind. For the purposes of this, your car, if you are the seller, needs to be in running condition. However, you do not need to have the car started. For a B5 name transfer inspection, and if the car has not had expired road tax for more than a year, I'll say that again, yeah? If the car has not had expired road tax for more than a year, you can just do a straight up B5 inspection, which is what these guys are doing, and to get the name transferred, okay? Now, if the car has had its road tax expired for more than a year, let's say the car's last road tax was 2017 or something like that, then you need a B2 inspection as well. Now, the B2 inspection is not the same as a B5 inspection, okay? The B2 inspection, you need to have the car running, and they will start the car, check the lights, check the signal lights, check the brake lights. You cannot have any broken windows on the car, okay? The windshield cannot have a crack on it that's more than 6 inches long. I'll say that again, yeah? For a B2 inspection to pass, you cannot have a crack on the windshield that's more than 6 inches long. Okay, I just want to make that very clear. It will fail if you have a crack on your windshield that's more than 6 inches long. Right, so back to after the Puspakom is done, and if the Puspakom is lulus, which is passed, you can transfer half the amount of the sale of the car price, to the seller, and then you will both have to proceed to JPJ or UTC to get your name transfer done. Both of you need to be there. You need to bring your My Cards along. It takes 5 minutes if both the buyer and the seller are there. Now, if you are buying a car from outstation, let's say recently I bought the Toyota Corolla SE. It came all the way from Sungai Petani. Now, the owner was in Sungai Petani. So what he did after Puspakom was passed, he went to do his thumbprint at JPJ there in Sungai Petani. I went to do my thumbprint here at PJ State, JPJ, and because it's all online, it's very, very quick, no problem. So if the seller is in another state and you are in a different state, it's still not a problem, okay? He can go to his respective JPJ in his state, you can go to your respective JPJ in your state, you can do the transfer straight. You as the buyer will then get the new VOC, which is the new registration card for the car, and you can already transfer the remaining payment for the car to the seller. Okay, now once you have gotten your VOC, you need to proceed to buy your new insurance and your road tax, because road tax does not follow the car anymore. The moment the car has had its name transfer done, it's cancelled. So you need to buy new road tax. So all those ads saying road tax still valid, doesn't mean shite. You need to buy your own road tax, okay? So get your new road tax, get your new insurance, and the car is legally yours. I've always used the Puspakom Mobile. They're really, really good. It's 100 ringgit more than a walk-in, but you save so much time. Okay, so what else have I missed? Did I miss anything? Yes, for Puspakom, they will check the tint on your car, so make sure it's legal. I'll give you a nice example here of this Honda Civic. This is totally legal. This car has got no tint on it. But for the record, it's 70. Wait, let me point it out to you, okay? It's 70, 50, unlimited, okay? So you need to have 70% VLT from the front windshield, 50% from the front 2 passenger windows, and it's unrestricted for the back. So you can actually just, you can paint the the windows black at the back if you wanted to, all right? But 70, 50, 0 VLT, all right? That's the legal stipulation now, and it's applicable to everybody. You don't need to apply for that. Only if you want to go darker than that you need to apply. Like if you have a skin condition where you are adverse to sunlight, if you're a vampire, you cannot go out during the day, yeah, then you need to apply to JPJ and tell them that you're a vampire and you need full tint all around. And then subject to their approval, it's 5,000 ringgit per car if you want to go darker than the 70, 50, 0. All right? Did I miss anything? I hope not. And if I did, tell me in the comments and I'll answer them there, okay? You take care. Bye.